In 1950, India was the world's largest democracy. At that time, the country had a population of 372 million, making it the second largest in the world, to China at 555 million. By 2050, this situation is forecast to be reversed, with India's projected population of 1.65 billion exceeding China's by over 250 million. India's is a rapidly developing economy. The country is witnessing unprecedented levels of expansion, and the forecast is that its growth rate will outperform many other emerging markets like China, Brazil, Mexico, and Russia. Artline has had a presence in India for a relatively short time. The inauguration ceremony of its first Artline factory took place in Chennai in 2005. Its early local production concentrated on components for Artline EK 107, 109, 157 and 159, and in addition to its local market, distribution to Artline Malaysia, Bangladesh, the Maldives, Mauritius, Nepal, Pakistan and Sri Lanka was also undertaken. However, within a few years, plans for a second factory on a nearby 2,500 square metre site were already in the early stages of development. In April 2009, the proposed site was ceremonially dedicated, and in parallel with the general speed of economic transformation in the country, the plan began to materialise. Foundation work started in April, and in August, just 4 months later, a second brand-new Artline factory was ceremonially inaugurated. Rapid expansion indeed. The two Artline factories are situated next to a contracted manufacturing supplier of plastic components for markers. Communications and supplies between the two companies are quick and convenient. Right now, for the 110 regular and contracted members of staff who work in the Artline India plant, there's a lot going on. The high employment standards of Shashihata are at the heart of this young and colourful Artline facility, and the core Artline values of quality and reliability are already firmly established and underwriting its future. It's all here. Automated assembly lines for Artline EK 107 and 109, EK 157 and 159, and their refillable versions. There are machine-assisted workstations and hand assembly workstations for essential but lower volume colours. Some workstations display very impressive speeds of dexterity and concentration. Recently, lines for metal-barreled whiteboard EK 500 markers have been commissioned. And still more recently, there's now a line for the more complex EK 400 paint markers. In addition to marker production, Artline India has also installed assembly lines for stamp pads and for refill inks. The quality assurance standards and routines are an essential component of any Artline facility and are, of course, deployed here. Tolerance checking and air tightness testing, and with every batch carefully checked, recorded and numbered. Clearly, for all aspects of production and assembly, cooperation, coordination and community are effectively managed to achieve increasing levels of demand. Naturally, allocations of space for all the administrative support routines have been provided, along with sufficient space for meetings, planning, creativity, the exchanges of ideas, and further space to grow into. The sense and pride of community in Artline India contributes greatly to the overall spirit of enthusiasm, commitment and endeavour shown by the Artline India workforce.
We provide the good quality components to you. Please provide the order to us. We will prove that our quality level to you.
The country is developing. The workforce is colourful and highly motivated. Enterprise India is on its way. So where else would you expect to find Artline and Shashihata?